From Classic Events Catering, making dishes for us inspired by the World Series. Now, we made Tex-Mex last time. Now we're going to the place called The Hill in St. Louis?
Correct. It's a big Italian neighborhood, and what we're going to do is we're going to make meatballs. Pretty simple. There's a couple little things I like to do. Make them a little airier, a little softer, not just ground beef.
Okay.
And to show you an easy way to do this, too, is that we love the blender. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 1 egg, 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
Then we're going to do about a cup of Parmesan cheese. This has been shaved. We're just going to put that right in our blender. Parsley, throw it in there. We're going to do a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
And here's the big thing, too, a lot of people don't do, is we do about a cup of milk.
Really? Milk in the meatballs, huh?
Yeah, it kind of fluffs them up a little bit.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, the egg kind of binds, the milk kind of fluffs them up. The nice thing about this is you don't have to worry about chopping your egg or onion up, chopping up your garlic and everything.
That makes sense.
Boom, done. Parsley's in there, it gives a little bit of color. Looks really nice. We've got a pound of ground beef. We're just going to dust that with a little bit of breadcrumbs. Dust.
I see that.
Yeah. And then we're going to take our blender mixture, pour that with our ground beef, and then we're going to mix this together. What you really need to do is when you mix this together, this needs to set for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Get everything combined, make sure the breadcrumbs you've used is absorbed so you don't get little dry pockets anywhere.
Oh, sure,
and then you know your consistency is right. So do this up, let that sit for about 20 minutes, make your meatballs. You can put those on a little cookie sheet, put them in the ice box, then you can whip them out when you're ready to put them in the oven.
Okay, makes sense.
And to make this even a little bit more St. Louis, what I did was I bought a regional sauce from the area. The sauce I'm using is actually from a restaurant called Tony's.
Okay.
I like his sauce a lot.
Okay. And you can find that at Schnucks.
Right. Schnucks is a St. Louis-based grocery store, and their pasta sauce section has a really nice representation of St. Louis restaurants in the area.
Okay.
There's about a half dozen of them. They're all pretty good, too.
Sure. And for folks who can't go to the game in Arlington down there in Texas, maybe you can have some St. Louis meatballs and make you feel like you're at
Exactly. And this is a cool thing, too, is most people just do the meatballs with spaghetti, and we're going to be serving this as an appetizer. So we do our bed of our red sauce. And then we're going to put our meatballs, rest them right on top, okay? Nice.
Yeah, the smell of those is great. I can actually smell all the flavors that you put in the blender there.
Exactly.
Coming through.
And then here's the cool part, too. And we're going to do more shaved Parmesan on these right now.
Okay.
All right. A lot of can't have too much cheese.
No. Cheese is good.
Yeah, all right, now we're going to really brighten it up.
Just a little color.
Simple, little parsley.
Dude, thanks. Now this, you said appetizer. What's everybody else going to eat?
Exactly. That's our appetizer plates.
This is good stuff, Bob.
Yeah. And the nice thing about these is you can do these on a larger platter, too, and just bring these out for the guys as everybody's watching the game and just kind of eat these. And you can make smaller ones, too. If you want to do a smaller meatball and serve them with toothpicks, that's acceptable, too. Okay. I just did this for this morning.
I don't know that a toothpick would handle this one. These are pretty large.
A spear, a skewer. But like you said, it's really nice, too, because the onion, the garlic, everything does come out. The cheese inside of them actually helps work as a binder, too. And the cheese inside is nice because it works as a binder along with the breadcrumbs, so they're not really bready. You got the egg bind, now you got the cheese binding, too.
Right. Okay, so how long did you cook these in the oven?
They're going to take about 20-25 minutes. It depends on the temperature. If you're taking them from the refrigerator straight to the oven, it's going to take closer to a half hour. And I would do those at 350 degrees.
Okay, very good. Robert? He's salivating off camera over there.
Pavlov's dog?
Yeah, he's Pavlovian right now. So very good. We'll bring Robert in. He'll get a try. Bob, if folks want to get a hold of you, get some of your recipes, or hire you, how can they do
exactly? ClassicEventsCatering.com.
ClassicEventsCatering.com. Pretty easy, folks. All right, you can find that on our website.
Pasta sauce I used today, too.
Tony's.
Yeah.
You can get that locally at stores. So look for it. All right, IllinoisHomepage.net. Look under the morning show and 3 Minute Grill. You can get this and all the information to get a hold of Bob if you choose. We'll be right back.